Hello everybody, Sinus111 here, and welcome back to FTL Faster Than Light as the Zoltan Cruiser Type A. We made it to Sector 5 in the last part. We're now in the Rockholm Worlds. And let's just go in. What do we have? Not much remains in this abandoned system. However, scans reveal a nearby mining platform with some salvageable materials. Thanks for the generous start. Thank me for the refreshing water. You see a Zoltan merchant and ask about his wares. He responds, "Sorry, but it took years to gain their trust. I can't be seen communicating with you. I hope you understand." Trust over what, I wonder? I may never know. And here we are. A battle. You intercept chatter comm from an approaching rock ship. Weapons. Moving in to engage. Arm the tubes. There is no talking to these guys. Zoltan shields will block that. Fortunately. Rockship moves into a defensive position and transmits a white flag signal. Nah. Oh, you got my... You got my sensors there, boy. There we go, you're down. The sensors are back online. Ship explodes. And I'm a happy camper again. Now let's go to the store and see what wares they have. You cross paths with a rock ship returning from a rare diplomatic mission. Equally surprising, the captain responds to your hails and agrees to a mutual trade. Repair, even though it's only just 1 point of damage. Chain ion. Do I want to sell the halberd beam? Required power 3, required power 3, required power 3. I kind of want another crew member for right now. I'm going to choose Jack. Get a rock crew member from around here. I'll have him be in charge of the sensors. Obligatory sip of refreshing water before we move on. I haven't upgraded my engines at all throughout this run. An ancient device is orbiting within the crystal rings of a nearby gas giant. You can't discern its nature or function, but it seems to have been deactivated for a very long time. I'll see what's there. As you start to break it apart, a rock military ship jumps by. You think you can come into our sector and just steal whatever you please? Prepare to die, vandals. If only I knew. I kind of figured that was a bad move on my part. I don't know why the bombs tend to miss every so often. I just don't think it makes sense sometimes. Oh, now you get a hit. Well, it was their time capsule and I was the aggressor, but... so I'll spare them. I can't get to the distress beacon up here, but I can get to the distress beacon down here. I'm going to it. And it's a trap. Traps can either be good or bad, depending on what condition your ship is in, because it could either mean a game over, or more supplies, more scrap, more fuel, missiles, drone parts. You put us into a trap. There's no way I'm going to accept surrender from you, Mr. Pirate Bomber. Mr. Pirate Bomber. I want to use my boarding drone for the next battle that I have. Okay, I'll upgrade my engines now. There's a store, but I probably won't have much scrap by the time I get to it. There's a black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military-grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. Nah, I need the Pegasus missiles. I can buy some more at this store. But first, a quick fix. So it was only one missile that I bought. No one bothers your ship as you float among numerous space stations and mining platforms. The rocks certainly run efficient operations. Asteroid field. And a rock vessel. Just use my boarding drone too. That should distract them. No. I want scrap from your ship, not surrender. Leaving that behind. I don't know if I can make it to the exit beacon before the rebels do. I'm a little concerned. You're immediately messaged by an imposing-looking rock war vessel. You're the ship off to save the Federation, aren't you? And you expect to survive with that hunk of junk? We're going to save them or die trying. The latter being more likely. Still, we can potentially help you and meet your precious fleet, but you'll need to prove yourself first. Meet us at these coordinates. Added a quest marker to the next sector. Where is that sector going to be at? I don't know. As a naturally warlike species with few intergalactic diplomatic ties, the Rock people have garnered quite a reputation as fearsome pirates. You stumble across one of their ships and they promptly live up to type. And they have cloaking too. I want to see what my boarding drone can do to these suckers. It's certainly gonna get them away from the teleporter, which I want happen. You're kidding me. I should probably wait for an opportune time. They got through. Not good. Want to hold off on firing until they do that. There goes my oxygen. You find a weapon system on their ship. With no crew to stop you, you can install it on your own. Yes! Though I'll need to repair the oxygen. Got me a pipe beam, baby. But not enough scrap to be able to use it. Which is kind of a bummer. Let you heal up. Back to your stations with ya. Leave the ship as it is. And get to that exit beacon pronto. Debris from a battle is scattered around this system. A few pieces bounce against your ship. You passively scan them and discover there is a functioning weapon among them. Breach missiles. NG controlled. I think this is where the rock ship wants me to battle them. And sure enough, I was right. I think we should do some exploring first to build up some strength. An NG ship is in the vicinity. Seeing you jump in armed to the teeth, immediately broadcasted surrender. Subject goal: wealth. NG motivation: survival. Transfer of goods is acceptable. I'm friendly. The NG are satisfied with your explanation. Beneficial. Subject goal: long journey. Remains compatible with transfer of goods from NG. Thank you for your generous transfer. Still not enough for pipe beam activation. I'll get it up and running as soon as I can. You are immediately contacted by a settlement. Hello, travelers. Your ship seems to be outfitted for combat. Care to take up a bit of mercenary work? Some of our friends have taken into piracy in the recent chaos of the war. We'd like you to convince them of the poor decision by severely damaging their ship. We'll pay you as well as long as you don't kill them all. Just be sure to not blow them up. I'll try my best. Although, knowing me, I'll probably go a little too hard on them. Oh. They're gonna use boarding. As expected, they did. You win. We're not cut out for this. Oh. First laser Mark III. With the pirates dissuaded from their career path, you return to the settlement. Thank you. They returned to us before you did. I don't think we'll need this anymore. I think it's a free weapon that you do this. I think it's a free weapon every time you do this mission. But it could be random. I could be wrong. I think you get a random weapon every time you do that mission. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, Greetings. Our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives? I'll give them the requested 5 missiles, and they upgrade my reactor by 1. And I can activate my pipe beam as a result. Yay. Now let's see how that rock ship stands against me. We're at a Class M star. The other ship messages you. Let's see how long your puny ship can handle this heat. I'll prepare me a challenge. If we're going to earn their trust, we must endure the heat for as long as they can. Go, boarding drone! Boarding drone! Boarding drone! Solar flare imminent. Oh, jump imminent. And now there's a fire. Why did I have to fire it while they were cloaking? Wondering how I could finish my sentence. Oh, and why did I have to fire that pipe beam with the shields up? Damn it. And they're gone. As they jump away, they relay coordinates to your navigation system. So now I have to follow them. And I gotta hurry up. It's all the way at the end of the sector now. Nothing interesting here. What appeared to be a single damaged ship is in fact 2 ships that have smashed into each other. There's a flurry of comm signals and damage, and it's hard to determine what occurred. The vessels appear to be NG? They look locked together by the impact and can't free themselves. To your surprise, one of the NG vessels attacks. One ship detaches itself, surprisingly still quite whole, and opens fire. Oh no. You're identifying me as hostile, and I cannot have that. They have anti-combat. They have anti-drone drones, so I can't use my boarding drone against them. Taken out by, well, you've temporarily disabled my shield system, so that could pose a problem. Oh, just 1 hit point left. Okay, you hit him. Good. With the ship destroyed, the remaining NG ship hails you frantically and explains the situation to you. Apparently you interrupted the equivalent of a consolidation of 2 ships that were using each other's parts to construct a new vessel. The NG were not truly hostile, their targeting computers had not finished adjusting. There's nothing to be done about it now. You leave the remains for the surviving ship. Now you're making me feel bad, game. Hate when this happens. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Shall we investigate? Could be dangerous. Discretion is the better part of valor. Not taking it. The distress signal originates from a small NG ship under attack by a rebel fighter, but when the rebels see Federation markings, they turn to attack. And when I see rebel markings, I'm going to teach them a lesson that that's going to stick with them permanently. They're not going to get off them. The lessons, I mean. I can take some more of their rooms out. Oh, you barely missed my drone system. This should probably be enough, and it is. NG vessel turns out to be very poorly equipped, barely a runabout, really. They're trying to outrun the rebels and need all the help they got. I'll just give them 25 scrap. And they give me a combat drone Mark II. How nice of them. I think I can make it up to the quest beacon and get back to the exit before the rebels can get to me. Couldn't quite get my pike beam in time. Dang it. At least my boarding drone took out one of the crew members. Okay, now I can use the pike beam. No surrender. Now you use the mind control. Can use the pike beam to finish them off. There we go. I don't have enough scrap to upgrade anything. I'm gonna go to the quest beacon. You arrive at a massive rockman shipyard and notice the ship that had just tried to kill you is docked and already being repaired. Well fought. I must say I did not expect you to survive. I'm convinced of your strength and pledge to assist your cause. We'll immediately send an advanced cruiser to the Federation fleet and we will prepare our warships to move out. Now that that's taken care of, let us patch up your hull. Maybe we can improve its armor plating while we're at it. By doing this, you unlock the Rock Cruiser Type A. But from what I remember, I think I already have it, based on what I've seen. You see a small rebel carrier in the distance. You lay low and try to blend in with the other traffic. However, it's surprising to see a rebel military ship alone deep in NG space. You know I've got to. I'm running low on fuel. I just hope they have a good amount. They have an okay amount. I'm trying to find the best combination of ship part and weapon. I bought out their items. I'll give the Burst Laser Mark III a try. Can't wait to see what it looks like. And I found the exit beacon, but the rebels have got there first. How many of those 5 shots are going to make it to their ship? I don't know. All 5. Yep, skip. I'll send over my boarding drone as well. I think I can do this. Okay. The intruders are gone. Oh. Oh no. I think I... Okay. Avoided damage. Disaster averted. Let me do my necessary repairs. Then I think I can call this apart. Wow, that was super intense. I think I want to have the scrap necessary to... Weapon is at max. I'll need to swap out some weapons, but I'll hold off on deciding that until the next part. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you then. Bye!